Elizabeth Adesanya, good morning. Mo kí dáàdì mi ẹ̀gbọ́n mi Kúnlé Ṣítà. Mo kàn tún rò náà ni pé kí ló dé tí àwọn èèyàn wa ò fi accept pé Nigeria is gone. It's because irọ́ ti pọ̀ jù. Our people have been deceived for too long. So wọ́n mọ ìyàtọ̀ nínú irọ́ àti òótọ́ mọ́. The time now is 3:58 a.m. and my mind is with our people back home. And my question is, in case there was an emergency nínú ilé yín, níta, who do you call towards that emergency? Who are you going to call to rescue you? Who do you call as a supporting system? The same thing, nothing so for 63 years. But àwọn èèyàn wa refuse to accept that Nigeria is no longer worth dying for. Mo kí wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí o. And as I always say, nobody is coming to help us. We have to help ourselves. And it is better kí a ṣe nísìn. Mo kí Ọmọbọ́lájí Abdullahi. Mo kí gbogbo wa pé ẹ káàárọ̀, torí pé aago 4 ló lù lọ́dọ̀ tiwa. Mo mọ̀ kí ni time tó lù lọ́dọ̀ tiyín. But nǹkan kan tí mo mọ̀ tó dá mi lójú ni pé millions of our people are suffering due to the lack of no government in all our local governments. The grassroots that is meant to help our people has failed. The local government has collapsed, and everybody aago méje ló lù lọ́dọ̀ tiyín. So you guys are 3 hours ahead of us. Àwọn tó wà ní America àti Canada, àwọn tí ń lọ towards the òru, àwọn tí wà ní 11 o'clock. Ẹ ṣé dáàdì mi Kúnlé Ṣítà. Kí ló dé táwọn èèyàn wa ṣe ń jìyà tó tó yìí? Kí ló dé? Ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wo la ṣe? Kí la gbà lọ́wọ́ ìjọba àgbáyé tí a fi wá mú àwọn èèyàn wa lójoojúmọ́? Tá ń kọrin sí wọn létí, tán láwọn ò gbọ́, tán láwọn prefer inú Nàìjíríà táwọn wà, as against asking for the sovereignty of the Yoruba people. Bàbá Awólọ́wọ̀ ó ti gbìyànjú tiẹ̀, ó ti lọ. Àwa tako la gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe ìgbìyànjú tiwa. And the only option now is to ask for the right of the Yoruba people. Ká lè gba òmìnira, ká lè kúrò nínú ràtìràtì tá wà náà yìí, torí pé inú ràtìràtì la wà. The longer we spend in Nigeria, the more Nigeria continue to drain us. Bàbá mi Kúnlé ní it is due to lack of foresight. Mo kí ìyá mi Táíwò Kíkẹ́. Ẹ káàárọ̀, ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. Mo kàn ń gbé yẹ̀wò náà ní o. Ẹ mọ̀ pé àwa journalist, tá bá sùn díẹ̀, a jí díẹ̀, ọkàn wa máa wà ní gbogbo tó ń lọ lágbàáyé. There's a lot going on around the world. ìjọ́ làwọn èèyàn wa máa rí foresight láti mọ ọ̀tọ̀ sí irọ́ tó pa títí ní Nàìjíríà láti 63 years. The same thing náà ni wọ́n ṣe ń sọ, the same rhetorics. Ìlú Ìbàdàn lánàá, mo kí ẹ Ọlánipẹ̀kun, káàárọ̀ àbúrò mi. Omíyalé àgbàrá ya ṣọ́ọ̀bù 11 o'clock ló lù láwọn ìlú kan, different time zone, different timing. Koiki Media, ẹ̀wọ̀n lèmi jẹ́. I am just concerned for the lives of my people. Ìjọ́ ògùn lè fi gbádùn ayé when the basic things of life is not provided. The negligence of no government has been going on for too long. When do you want to have a better life? Why do you want to believe the lies of this politician? Our politicians don't care. They keep promising until they become old. Your politicians cannot fix Nigeria. It is too late. Nigeria is not fixable. Nigeria is dead. And nobody can fix Nigeria. Anybody that tries to fix Nigeria will sink with that contraction called Nigeria. And this is the reason why we are saying, let's get the hell out now before hell will let loose. But most of our people say, let's keep trying. One day, Nigeria will be better. That is what we have been told for too long. Nigeria go better, Nigeria go better. That has been the rhetorics for the last 63 years. Mo kí ìyá tó bí mi lọ́mọ. Mo kàn ń béèrè ni o. If you're running through emergency and you are living in Nigeria, who do you call? Is there going to be any help? Baba mi kunle shitani, our politicians are wicked. The politicians are wicked. What about the masses? What about the people? Olanikwekuni, I told my old friend yesterday, no Nigeria was present at the creation of Nigeria, so no Nigeria can fix it. Ògidì ọ̀rọ̀. Àbúrò mi ní kò sẹ́ni kankan tó present nígbà tí wọ́n ń ṣe ètò Nàìjíríà. Mo kí bàbá wa Ganiu Oguns. Ẹ fi kọ́mẹ́ǹtì yín síbẹ̀, ẹ jẹ́ kí n rí kà. Mo máa kí wa lẹ́ǹkan sí i. Ṣé bá ṣe máa bá lọ náà ni? Tẹ́mi àwọn èèyàn wa tó máa jábọ́. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi Kunle Shika ní Nigeria is like a Titanic ship. Mo kí bàbá wa Alànà, Professor Adébánjí Akíntóyè, bàbá Lálùbáríkà. Mo kí bàbá wa Chief Banji Ayélóge. Mo kí gbogbo ẹgbẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá káàkiri gbogbo àgbáyé. Mo kí olúkálùkù wa fún ìgbìyànjú tó olúkálùkù wa ń ṣe. Mo kí Ministry of Oduduwa Group. Mo kí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń bẹ ní Áfíríkà, ní Bíà. Mo kí Ìgbòho Òòṣà, Òkú Ìrọ̀jú. Mo kí Yorùbá Exit Group. Mo kí Yorùbá Nation Unity. Mo kí Social Yorùbá Àpapọ̀. Mo kí ẹ̀yin tí Ìta Gàràwú, bàbá mi Kúnlé Ṣítà wọn náwọn kí Professor Banji Akíntóyè pé wọ́n kú rọ́jú. Gani Ògúnní, nobody to call you, you're on your own. So tí emergency bá wà nísìn ní Nàìjíríà, ta ni mo lè pè? Ṣé èèyàn kan wà tíyàn lè pè gẹ́gẹ́ bí helpline pé nǹkan kan ti ṣẹlẹ̀ o, tọ́dẹ̀ máa dá wa lóhùn? Mo kí ajìjàgbara Yorùbá, ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Mo kí àwọn pásítọ̀, mo kí àwọn oníṣẹ̀ṣe, mo kí gbogbo ibi tó ń pè ní ilẹ̀ Oòduà, mo kí àwọn ọba aládé, mo kí Yorùbá World Media Organization, mo kí Ìjẹ̀bú Parapọ̀, mo kí Ọlánìpẹ̀kúnlé, my condolence to Chief Sunday. Gbogbo yín náà ni mo rí miss call yẹn, má bínú, kọ́ọ̀lì yẹn ti pọ̀ jù ni. Orúkọ tèmi ni Ọláyọmí Kóìkì. Mo kí ẹ̀gbọ́n mi Prince Adékúnlé. Ìbéèrè mo kàn béèrè ni o. Good morning, Chukwu Okeke Abiama, all hail Biafra. Na question I dey ask this morning, my brother. If somebody dey inside emergency inside Nigeria, who person go call make e come help am? The power of cola. Abi nobody go fit come help somebody? Na the question wey me I dey ask be that. How long we go dey inside this problem wey we dey? Shey na this way we go dey come out every day and there will be no hope for our people? Which time our people go get sense say Nigeria no go work? Na the question wey me I dey ask be that o. Shey Nigeria go work? Ìjáyà general, ẹ̀gbọ́n mi àtàtà, ohun yẹn nìyẹn, k'Ọlọ́run bẹ Elédùmarè kó bá wa pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Ohun ni ìjáyà. Ohun tí Dúpẹ́ ń gbọ́ tó ń sáré kàbàkàbà. Ohun tí Jimmy Boy ń gbọ́ tẹ́rù ń bà. Àwọn òmìnira. Prince Adékúnlé ní even no emergency for the children. Ìkúnlẹ̀ Abíamọ. No emergency for the children. Ẹ̀yin ọlọ́pọlọ ni mò ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ nídàájí 15 minutes past 4 a.m. If you run through any difficulties and you are living in Nigeria, in Yoruba land, who do you call? Or you just accept your fate that will be the end? Is that the best thing? Should that be the way? These are all the reasons that some of us campaigners are saying the unity of Nigeria is no longer working. Let us end this contraction. Some of our people say no. Let us keep Nigeria. And I'm asking them, who is going to fix Nigeria? Can anybody fix Nigeria? Ìjáyà ní love you, Kike for life. Yoruba nation cannot do without you. Mo kí ìjáyà. Mo kí ìyá tó bí mi lọ́mọ. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin àgbàlagbà. Chukwu Okeke Abiama say, only people I can call is Biafra Army and the ESN. Because Nigeria can't protect anyone. Which kind of life be this? If Nigeria no fit protect anybody, why are we then, as Nnamdi Kanu go say, why then are we trying to be Nigerians if the country cannot provide for us? if the country cannot be fixed, why then are we all living in denial? Why then do we want to call ourselves a country that your embassy cannot support you outside? I greet my sister Temitayo Oladele. You also want to say Nigeria is gone. If Nigeria is gone, why then are we trying to fix it? Can anybody fix Nigeria? I'm asking the question. Can anybody fix Nigeria? Everybody has been saying that Nigeria is gone. Maybe we should listen to our brother, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, on this small video where I pick up from Channels Television. Kanu speaks on the agitation. This was 6 years ago, even before the Yoruba people start talking. Let's listen to him.
Liberty, fairness, equity, and justice.
In practical terms, these are very good sounding words, but in practical terms, what does Biafra mean?
Confederation.
So, a weak center,
Very weak.
very strong regions.
Absolutely.
Have you had a change of mind, therefore, about getting an independent Biafra? Because that's what I seem to be hearing.
No, I've not changed my mind. No. And independent Biafra means going back to where we were before the white man came.
Okay, so you're not talking about a federation when you say a confederation. You're not talking about a federation as part of Nigeria. You're talking about total independence.
Absolutely.
Complete independence. Now, is there anything that can happen that will make you change your mind about this particular direction?
No.
Hello and welcome to
So it is either Biafra or nothing
Or
else.
death.
Or death.
Biafra or death. That is in Kanu where they speak there. Maybe make we listen to our own Baba, Professor Banja Kitoye, from this side as well.
in Europe through our clergymen, and we let our country become a colony of the British, partly the French and partly the Germans. We who are students of history, we are looking at that. What really did happen? How could the people who are so powerful and so rich and so capable simply let their country slide the way the other parts of Africa slid? That's one thing. So my question now to Yoruba people is, okay, today we are still a very large country, still the largest country, the largest people, the largest single nation in Africa, the most educated, with enormous power beyond Nigeria. In a meeting recently, I was talking and I said, we Nigerian Yorubas are about 56 million, but in this country of Brazil, we have about 54 million Brazilians. So people shut up their hands immediately. I said, no, sir, you are wrong. That's old statistics. We are more than 70 million now in Brazil. So we are in Brazil, we are in Cuba, we are in all the countries, most of the...
May I pause that? May I go back again to Nnamdi Kanu? This was 6 years ago. Make we hear what Nnamdi Kanu they talk.
That's good.
If push comes to shove,
Yes.
will you go to war?
No, because truth is a far more potent and deadlier weapon than bullets and mortars.
Truth is far potent than deadly weapon. The question where they ask my people this morning, they say, why our people no one believe the truth that we tell them all the time? Ayomi Kondamiju, good morning. Prince Ni Oyewole Egbomidada Babalalu Barika, one in Nigeria is a shit hole country, just as every one of us call it. But the question is, the truth that Nnamdi Kanu they ask, why our people no one believe him? I saw some people just on Simon Ekpa page now, they say there be students. Which student for 8 months in a sit at home last year? They can't say make the sit at home for 1 day every Monday, apart from the 2 weeks where they come, they complain. Let's listen again to the reason why Nnamdi Kanu, the Biafra leader, kidnapped by the sadists, where they call Buhari, because Nnamdi Kanu is asking for the truth. Let's listen again.
So no war. You've ruled out the...
Absolutely, I don't want any war. No, no war. When I say Biafra order, then I'll keep pushing. Either I am alive, I die in the process.
You will not die in the process, Nnamdi Kanu. Just like I was explaining yesterday, the East Timorian leader fought very hard. Do you know that after 3 years, information is coming now that they want to do mass burial for the people where they kill for NSAS? The question where they ask everybody this morning, we say, who is a Nigerian? And if you are a Nigerian, you are outside Nigeria, and you are in emergency, do you think that the government will come and help you? Wherever you are in Nigeria or outside Nigeria, whether it's Africa country, Asia, Europe, if you have any problem as a Nigerian outside, do you think that you will get the help? Do you think that you will get the support? These are all the questions me and they asked this morning. Make we hear from Nnamdi Kanu again, and we go back to our own Baba, Professor Adebanji Akintoye. This now program where they come live from Koiki Media as we continue to the ask question, who is a Nigerian and why do we need to be together in a country where it no work, where they marginalize each other, where they no love each other. But some people say, may we keep together. Togetherness is better. Me, I don't understand that one. No. May we hear from Nnamdi Kanu again.
Allow me to repeat, if you don't mind. Had sovereign national conference
Is better.
convened by the powers that be, where every ethnic national, I said every, I don't care if there are 600, I don't care. Everyone is
all the 500 plus.
I want us to listen carefully to this side where Nnamdi Kanu won't talk now. This side, they very important because Nnamdi Kanu, they ask question. And when intellectual people, they ask question, make everybody listen. This is the reason why Nnamdi Kanu is now being held in the prison after rendition. A lot of people don't even understand rendition. Nigerian people, especially their journalists, their Bolekaja journalists, especially the Yoruba media. As Nnamdi Kanu always say, the Yoruba media are biased. They see the truth. They see the truth. They go live the truth. They call us secessionists. Like that man where they call Abati. He don't chop too much money under Jonathan. They're all brown envelope. They not go talk about the thing where they happen. They go they lie. And that is why Nnamdi Kanu say the Yoruba media were all biased because they were working against the people of Biafra then. And they are also now working against the Yoruba people. Because they know say the Yoruba people as well where they ask for under Baba Akintoye. And then they go call us secessionists. Go listen to Abati. In mouth be like a pomo mouth. They call us secessionists. We are not secessionists. We are freedom fighter. We are inalienable rights. I greet everybody who don't join us. May we listen. Chukwu Okiki Abiyama say, Nigeria can never help you because it is an evil, and anything that is evil can never last. Nigeria is a pure fake country. Make una put your comment. As I read them, I go they come out. Ijaya Jaya say, togetherness na the honor. Togetherness of Nigeria na error and horror, and we can feel it now. I saw Ibadan yesterday. Water don boku everywhere. May we listen to Nnamdi Kanu again.
Together to say this is all, others can delegate, I don't know, powers to other people to attend on their behalf. Sit down to say, what type of country do we want?
That is a question I dey ask now. What type of country you wey dey listen?
Nigeria na error.
You wey dey listen, Mr. Sheriff Olamilekan dey laugh. I don't know wetin dey laugh for. Maybe if emergency happen for a house, if he call people. Me, I don't know where you go call if emergency. I not talk about people where they abroad. If you dey live Nigeria, if emergency happen, who are you going to call? Abi you go call Jesus Christi. You go call Anabi Muhammad. Adekunle Rasul. I greet you now. I greet everybody who don't join us for this early hours program. The topic be say, if emergency happen now for your village in Anambra, in Enugu, even if you dey Kaduna, even if you dey Zaria, even if you dey Plateau, hey, Plateau people, they don't kill those one finish. May we hear what Baba say before we go back to Nnamdi Kanu again. Waiting Baba they talk. This was video 3 years ago, according to Channels Television, when Baba Akintoye was invited to speak the state of the Yoruba nation. May we hear more. We'll come back to Nnamdi Kanu again.
The countries of the Caribbean, we are in Central America, we are in the, and then that's the old diaspora that was formed in the time of the Atlantic slave trade. But the new diaspora that has been forming gradually since the time of independence in Africa in the 1960s, the ones to which I have belonged for about 25 years before returning home some 3 years ago. We are a very large and powerful nation. We have a lot of influence. But now here we are being ground to the dust, by some very negative influences and forces in Nigeria, and we don't seem to be able to put together our collective strength in order to protect ourselves and save our people. And our people have been driven from their farms, they have been killed on their farms, their women are being raped,
Did you hear that?
Have been kidnapped.
Our people are being killed. Shey Baba Akintoye dey lie. Our people are being destroyed. Shey Baba Akintoye dey lie. The question wey Baba Akintoye dey talk, I think Nnamdi Kanu get the answer. May we hear what Nnamdi Kanu say when he was interviewed on the same channel television. These two icons were both interviewed, and they both had two different things to say. Let's listen to Nnamdi Kanu.
Together to say, this is all, others can delegate, I don't know, powers to other people to attend on their behalf. Sit down to say, what type of country do we want? Sit down, discuss, agree. I can begin to perhaps submit to your position.
Is it too late?
It is way too late. They've killed too many people. They've ruined too many lives. They've wasted too many souls. How do we bring those people back?
If the federal government, given the agitation that is going on, becomes convinced that, you know what, these people have a point, it is time to actually address all these issues, and they begin to systematically address some of these issues.
This is what we are saying. will sit back on round table. May we discuss whether everybody still won't be inside Nigeria. You cannot force people that doesn't want to live in a country. Why is the government scared of letting us have a dialogue, a discussion to determine who wants to be Nigerian? Iyami Taiwo Kikeni, good morning. Yoruba nation, no going back. People go dey ask all the time, are we still doing Yoruba nation? And they ask, if we not do Yoruba nation, can you fix Nigeria? When people they say, are we still doing Yoruba nation? And they ask them, if you not do Yoruba nation, can you fix Nigeria? Maybe we listen to our papa, the man that the government is scared of, just as they are scared of Nnamdi Kanu. This is Monday at 4:30 a.m. The topic is, if you are in emergency, I am not talking about people where they Dubai. I not talk about people where they Qatar, Oman, America, Canada, even Cyprus. I not talk about people where they Tokyo. I not talk about people where they UK. I not talk about people where they Malaysia, Indonesia. I say the people where they Nigeria, the four corners of that country. Maybe make we listen to Igboho. This was 2 years ago, just after his house was attacked. He spoke, and this is how Afunaya knew that the people where they said make we go kill Igboho, the failed mission did not happen. So let's listen. I beg, nobody call us, so we not take call. I beg. Now only program we they do, we not take call. Nobody call us. Not because I am live. I am not taking call. I beg.
Yeah. I just gave place, spray plate in the front, gunshot in front of my house. Sunday will come out. We are DSS, we are soldier, we are do this. So, and now, I peeped through in the window. I saw them with uniform, ESL uniform, and soldier, Nigerian army. So I was, I was surprised that what is the problem? Because I never kill anybody, I never fight with anybody.
I want us to thank. That's okay, my brother, Mr. Oyeniyi. It's too early in the hours, and I don't want to wake up the house. So that's why my voice is very, very low. Emma Binu. Moki Iyami Yemisi Ale Okonlawon. Moki Maxwell Benji. Alima Gold for real. Moki Mommy. Taiwo 696. Good morning. Sun like the light. Good morning. Moki Baba mi dada Prince Niyi Oyewole. Moki gbogbo ẹ̀yin ti Northern Ireland. Igboho say he no kill anybody. The question is Igboho lying? Is Igboho lying? Who Igboho kill? We the one go kill am for house. May we listen to this video, which is coming out as an audio for those of you with the inside the conversation at the early hours of this morning. Today be 24th. We call him Ojo Aje for Yoruba land. Moki gbogbo alẹ́ nǹkan sí. May we listen to Dr. Oloye Sunday Igboho 2 years ago.
What I'm doing to fight for my people.
Igboho is fighting for his people, and that has led Igboho to be outside Yoruba territory for the last 2 years. Kí ni offense Olóyè Dr. Sunday Igboho? Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin àgbàlagbà tí à ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé, what is his offense? Let's hear from Igboho himself.
Then all the rally I'm doing is a peaceful rally.
Ṣé Igboho lie? All the rally wey Igboho dey do, ṣó parọ́? they are peaceful. May we leave Igbowo there again. May we hear what Nnamdi Kanu talk again here.
Would you change your mind?
No, because of the deceptions of the past.
Why would he change his mind? It's because of the deception of the past. Ìgbẹ́sàn tó yìn mú kí yín, ẹ̀gbọ́n mi Ọlárẹ̀wájú ẹ̀yin ti Paris. Ṣéù Lawal Ọlá mú kí yín bàbá. À ń gbé yẹ̀wò ní o. Bá ṣe ń play ti Nnamdi Kanu and play ti tọ̀dọ̀ tiwa náà. Why should Nnamdi Kanu believe the same Nnamdi Kanu was attacked in 2017? Do you know how many people died? Even his dog was killed. Let's hear from Nnamdi Kanu again.
No trust.
No trust. Aburi was there, it was negotiated. Nothing happened. 1968, if I recall. And the confab report, what became of it? How about the 3 R's? Reconciliation, reconstruction, and heaven knows what else. What became of them? Nothing. Calabar Seaport is not working. Can you tell me why it's not working? The seaport. Used by the colonial masters. Why is it not working today? How about Iguacha Seaport? Why is it not being used? Why not worry? Why must we...
Do you know that the worry that Nnamdi Kanu talked about today? I saw one vessel with one steel crude oil and it drifted apart into the area that almost destroyed a bridge. Let's go back and hear from Igboho again.
So I fight for my family because all the Fulani bandits killed my family, raped them, kidnapped them, take ransom from them.
Now, 2 years after Igboho done left Nigeria, do you know how many people they don't kill again? Why are we living in denial? Why we Yoruba people no one get the truth that the sovereignty is now the final solution? Igbeson Toyin went on to say, Yoruba nation is not negotiable. It will come one day. I pray me and you will witness the celebration. It's going to happen. Igboho is saying, is fighting because they're killing people. They rape them, they collect ransom, they chop their head off. Is that not what Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for? That the marginalization in the southeast, why is it that it's only a Papa port that is working when during the colonial time they use other ports, but it's because they are being marginalized. May we hear Igboho finish at the comeback. Today now, Monday, 24th of July 2023, Nigeria is a British experiment that they are using as testing ground. I was looking at them, they say they won't give us $10 million for SDG when Ibori stole £100 million where they inside this country where they won't confiscate. If they confiscate them, should they go return the money to Nigeria? Who knows?
So that I know some government people do the right thing for my family.
Was Igboho wrong? He said government refused to do the right thing for his family. I just pick up in news. Make I give you the news where my people where they work for Koiki Media. Make I check them as they come.
That's why I come out to support my family to fight for our right.
Igboho came out and Aomo Yoruba, Kile and so, you all came out abusing Igboho. You all came out and say Igboho should go and sit somewhere because it's disturbing the peace of the land. Igboho they disturb. Moki Babami Atonda Jolayemi say good morning. You're watching me from France. If you are emergency there, you are guaranteed that somebody will come and take care of you. Gunmen raided ex-minister resident in Nasarawa. Shina IPOP people with that as well. Make una they live in denial. Gunmen raided the ex-minister resident in Nasarawa. They don't injure 3 of his guard. Shina the Biafra people with that. Every day, they try to pin the atrocity in Nigeria against the Biafra, because that is the only lie that the government loves to do. The lies. Do you know that Sanwo-Olu is now trying to bury 100 people? Mr. Olashola Jalani, hello Koiki, let's join hands together and appeal to these people to let our brother come back home first, for at least the burial of the mama, really. Well, that is exactly what we are saying. It's not even to come back home. Igboho hasn't committed any offense. They must put off the embargo. It must be lifted as quickly, as swiftly. I said this on Friday, the 21st of July, not knowing that Igboho's mother was going to die on the 22nd. Everybody should go and watch my video I posted on Friday, as if I knew that something was coming, even though if I say I know, I'll be lying. I never know. I was just doing my own program out of one of our brother called Aziz that told me it is time now we start asking for the embargo to be lifted. And I came out and I started talking about it from Friday. So yes, it's not about an appeal. It's about all the kings in Yoruba land must now accept the fact that Igboho did not commit a crime. Yet, do you know what it means to raid the people's house? They only raid a criminal house at the early hours of the morning. And Igboho was not a criminal. You had him there. This was Igboho after he was able to escape the assassination attempt on his life for a crime he has not committed. Do you know that after Igboho left Nigeria, maybe I should tell you some of the atrocity that has happened in the last 72 hours. Gunmen killed a man in Kankia in Castina. Terrorists also attack. So there has been a lot of attack happening every day. Is it Igboho doing that? Why are we Yoruba people like this? I understand everybody's feedback. We should first appeal to allow Igboho to come back home. It is not about Igboho coming back home. It is about Igboho to be able to travel just as he was doing before his house was attacked. In how many times Igboho has to travel to visit his family? Igboho travel frequently. And today, 2 years, Igboho has been kept, in Benin Republic. We give thanks for life. Let me give you more updates about some of the killings according to our blog. If you don't know Koiki Media blog, you can go to www.koikimedia.com and go into our blog where there's so much to be read. Let me give you some of the headlines. Gunmen killed 2 and kidnapped 2 in Bauchi. Is it not the same thing that Igboho was fighting for? Maybe we should listen to him again, and I'll go back again to Nnamdi Kanu.
Right. So I was surprised.
So you were in the house this morning when they came?
Okay, I want you to hear this. The journalist was asking Igboho, were you in the house on July 1st when they came in? Igboho was in the house, just like Nnamdi Kanu was in the house in 2017 when they tried to eliminate him.
Yes.
So we saw blood on the ground.
We saw blood. Which blood you saw? No be animal blood, though. Now Adogon blood and Alhaji Fatai. And I'll come back to Igboho there. Is it not why Nnamdi Kanu is saying this?
Allow only Lagos to function as a viable seaport. In England, where I used to live, you had Liverpool, you had the Solent, Portsmouth, Southampton, everywhere.
I am engaging with my people online, so make a read in our comments. Igbe Santoyin say, federal government leave Igboho Osha alone. Allow him to visit his fatherland. Nuruddin Ajani Pusaru say, good morning, Mr. Koiki Ekweto. Bamidele Olani, yes, you said so, and I heard you said so. Go and listen to my program on Friday. We asked, embargo must be lifted. If embargo is lifted, Igboho will decide. Nobody can make him to come home. He will make that decision. But the first thing is, lift the embargo and let him decide whether he even wants to come back to Nigeria. Igboho can be released in terms of his embargo, and it will determine whether he wants to come to Nigeria. Nobody can force him to come to Nigeria. He will be the one to decide. Igboho has a place he can go and stay in Germany, in Canada, in Europe, in America. Why is it that it is Nigeria that you're asking him to come? The first thing is, lift the embargo. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Good morning, Babawa David Adegoke. The weather is very beautiful. I can feel it from the window. It is breezy. It is now summertime. This is Koiki Media. As we continue, the question this early hours is, Babawa Ninu emergency. Who are you going to call? Once again, Chukwu Okiki Abiyama said, we are in a freedom time. Nigeria must be break up into pieces. Nigeria means slave. Maybe Nnamdi Kanu will explain it here.
We had harbors and ports. So why must you have only one?
I've heard people say these are very valid arguments, and that these are things that are to do with bad governance. So the average...
Okay, this is always the argument they bring out. It's bad government. It's bad government. There's nothing called bad government. It is bad amalgamation that has debarred our people from attacks, from marginalization of each other, where people, how can Nigerians be living in IDP camp? So when they say it's bad government, it is not bad government. It is the British intention. Gunmen kidnap a director of news in Rivers State. Every day, kidnap. Every day, economy. Maybe I should tell you, Nigeria, Ibadan flooding has caused a lot of damage. The video is on Koiki Media. Anike support Iwani Gbogbo. Some of you think when we say that, we are not serious. Look at my boy updating you from Ibadan yesterday. It was even cold, as you can tell from the video. These are Koiki Media team bringing it raw so that we can see what is happening. These are the same video that you will watch from other countries around the world, and their reporters are paid because of a dangerous job they are doing. But when it comes to Koiki Media and we say support us, some of you think it's about the money, but you don't think about the people that are putting their life at risk just to report for us. The young boy or the young man to report Lati Badolano, I was scared of his life because location to Bugwan, anything could happen. We're talking about water. All of my carry Jaumi. I will push reportage. The video is on Koiki Media YouTube and it's already on our Facebook. I will upload it on I think I've uploaded on Twitter. Look at the way he was reporting in details for more than 20-something minutes. Look at the flood in Ibadan. That young man sent me a message, and because I didn't have the Naira as at the time he sent it, he wanted to load his data, but because of the network, maybe he could have continued the live broadcast. Èmi náà ní Naira nínú account mi, and that means we couldn't get more coverage yesterday. This is why we are saying all the time, media is expensive. Media is not cheap. Media is not the one that people are doing. Look, if this video has come from another person, they will look at the one in Edo, compare that to the Koiki Media one. You will see the huge difference. The guy that recorded the one in Edo, that video was less than probably 2 minutes. And I'll play that video. Go and see the one of Koiki Media. That video of Koiki Media was about 23 minutes, non-stop, with a lot of analysis of what is happening. This is the difference between people that are just doing short video and Koiki Media reporter. The Koiki Media reporter have been trained to report continuously. It does not matter how long the news will run. Yet, when we say support us, people go think, say, it's all about the money. Go and tell BBC that is collecting TV license from you all and say that they don't need money. 6 people die after taking alcohol. Many of our people are now in drug and alcohol. Hit and run, driver escape. These are some of the headlines, again from Koiki Media. Thousands of people are still marching in Jerusalem. Building collapse, killed 2 people in Lagos State in Korodu. 2 more people died. Moscow blame West for the death of Russian. This is international news now. Massive wildfire break out in Greek. There will be emergency to help them. Emefiele will appear in court tomorrow. 165 people in Dubai inmates take part in a game. Can you imagine? People waiting inside prison and they take part in a game. That can never happen in Nigeria. Gambia finds India cough syrup guilty of killing people. These are some of the headlines. Troops storm the IPOB ESN enclave. That one is a big lie, because we know, because that is another setup, just like they wanted to set up Igboho. Let's listen to the final part of Igboho. Atonda Jolayemi went on to say, all the people behind Chief Sunday Igboho problem, by the special grace of Almighty God, will not go scot-free, inshallah. Keep your comment coming. Remember, support Koiki Media. Very, very important, especially so that we can give you more raw footage of how our people are surviving at this critical point in Nigeria. Our team are ready to report every day from Nigeria, but you all know it is also going to cost money. It is not cheap. You can never compare any other media that is doing what we are doing. I have been doing this before Yoruba Nation. I have 25 young men and women that are part of the Koiki Media team in Nigeria. Apart from millions of other Yoruba people outside that can also be our freelance. But outside Nigeria, I have multiple freelance. If I need any content in Dubai, I know who to contact. If I need any content in Turkey, I know who to contact. And we are trying our best to make sure that we balance the news as it is. But continue to support. It is the only way. Let's come back now to Igboho again. Thank you so much, Mr. Ola Ajibola. Igbesan Toyin sọ pé, Bola Tinubu, save your name now. Remove every embargo on Dr. Oloye Sunday Igboho. Now, in the next 24 hours, this is your son. Forget what Buhari did. It is now your time to clean his name. Oluremi Ogabi Kilanko say, lift the embargo on Chief Sunday Adeyemo, a.k.a. Sunday Igboho. Kunle Shita says, well done, Sakoiki and the team. Keep supporting us. When the young boy sent a message yesterday, we came back on our data. Imegon in error that account to me to have been able to buy that data. And this is what we are saying. Your support all the time is needed for the functionality of the media work that we are doing. And those of you that are still supporting, we say thank you so much.
Saw that when people killed, how many people were taken away? If people were taken away?
Yes, there was a two guy. There are two guys that they killed around 2 o'clock.
Now, Igboho is giving BBC Pidgin a real detail of what happened in his house on the 1st of July. The journalist asked, were people killed? Igboho said 2 people were killed around 2 o'clock. Let's come back again to what Nnamdi Kanu is saying when it comes to whether we should live together or we should call the meeting of every indigenous people and ask the question, do we still want to be together? Let's listen again.
Viable seaport. In England, where I used to live, you had Liverpool, you had the Sun, which is Portsmouth, you had Southampton. Everywhere, you had harbors and ports. So why must you have only one?
I've heard people say these are very valid arguments and that these are things that are to do with bad governance. So the average Biafran, to use your phrase, or Igbo man in the Igbo, is facing poverty much in the same way that the average guy in your base state is facing poverty. And so these are issues of governance. You don't agree with that?
I agree completely.
Okay. So if that is it, why isn't the agitation about tackling the problem, which is ensuring good governance, perhaps starting from...
Just listen to how Nnamdi Kanu will finish this yeye journalists, all these brown envelope journalists. May we listen.
Locally, because part of the allegations against you is that you don't confront your political leaders in the East and you'd like to blame Abuja for everything.
Who we go blame? He said we no fit blame our people. Share the politician way our people no go see. Let's see how Nnamdi Kanu go destroy this person. Moki ya Babawa Okunowo, Moki Babawa Kunle Shitani, #FreeCSI. Olajibola went further to say, White Lion, sincerely, let me put this to you. Bola Tinubu knows how Igboho was arrested and detained at Benin Republic. Definitely, he wouldn't want to be part of releasing him. Okay.
Because the way I would want to solve a problem is not how a Fulani man would want to solve it.
You really believe this is an ethnic thing? And the approach is different?
No, the approach is different. No, it's not ethnic. It is more to do with value system.
Right.
The way you may want to solve a problem could be markedly different from how I do mine.
What is the geographical makeup of Biafra, as far as you are concerned? This Biafra that you want. So, for example, if we're doing a referendum, where will that referendum take place? Is it only the 5?
It's on, no.
It's okay.
It's on, which is River State, Bayelsa, Delta, Anambra, Imo, Enugu, Ebonyi, Cross River.
Akwa Ibom?
And Akwa Ibom, of course.
Right.
Those are the coastal. Basically,
Bayelsa?
yes. Southeast and South-South without Edo State.
Without Edo State.
That's correct. And then including Igede, Idoma.
Right, the Benues. So the Igalas and part of the Kogi State, right? Nyosom Wike the governor of Anambra, sorry, the governor of Rivers State, made a statement, I think it was yesterday or day before yesterday, and said, you should not be including Rivers State.
It's for
and
the people of Rivers State to decide,
people.
not him. I can't decide for Biafrans. They have to go and vote and convince the whole world that they want Biafra. It's not for instance, it's only one man, one vote.
What if they're not even willing to take part in the referendum? Because I've had people from the South, for example, from Bielsa. I've had people from Cross River. I think...
No, don't decide for them, stupid journalists. All these brown envelope journalists. Ola Adebi, good morning, sir. Good morning, Mr. Abiodun Mobo. You say hashtag free Igboho now. All these nonsense journalists, all these brown envelope journalists. Let us decide whether we still want to live together. Let's come back to Igboho again here.
In the morning, when sleeping too much, so then he destroyed all my property, destroyed all my vehicle, all my house, all the property I have. I have like a 2 million inside my wardrobe.
That was Igboho during the attack. Let's come back to Baba Akintoye and hear why the Yoruba needs to go now. I mean now. If there's an emergency, Nile Yoruba Leni, Talemakwe, at 5 o'clock in the morning, let's assume that one of your children is having a running stomach, or they are going into a coma and they need assistance. Talemakwe. Moki Babawa Oladipupo S. Babatunde. Moki, my brother, the only DJ operating in UK. The DJ way, if you call, he go show you swagger. If you want to see swagger, now only one DJ. There be multiple DJ for this country, but the only one with me I know, we respect you, we value his clients. Not that I'm advertising for him. Go on his page, you go see Body Build DJ, and then they call him DJ Mind the Gap. I appreciate you, my brother, for joining us at the early hours of this morning. And I pray Eledumare continue to protect each and every one of us. Even those of us that are here are all concerned citizens of Nigeria, but unfortunately, not everybody will be able to do what Koiki Media is doing, because it takes a lot of sacrifice. Because if everybody is doing this, remember, some people will not engage you anymore. Like, we don't get engagement from people anymore because they say, I want to break Nigeria. Why should they engage me for a job? That is why I say it is only Yoruba Nation or nothing. If I want to do extra job, I will decide that. But since I have started this, a lot of the Nigerian community that I worked for 10 years without being paid for, nobody paid me while I was working in the Nigerian community. Let them come out and say, we were paying you. It was a service of humanity. But now, my service is for Yoruba Nation. And it does not matter if I was meant to go to a job at the early hours of this morning. Ṣé mo ní dìde lórí bed? Ṣé mo ní múra, mo ní jáde? That is exactly why my commitment for Yoruba Nation, I've just started. I've not even done anything. I don't serve the British people for 25 years. The British government, I don't do a lot of job. My CV is there. I've lived here for 25 years. I don't only serve Yoruba people for 3 years when they complain. I never know anything. I told you my energy starts from where other people's energy stop. I am your last bus stop to open your score. The people who believe in Nigeria, they know that we're telling the truth. The people who don't believe, they know I am telling the truth. The Naira is now 1,100 Naira as at yesterday to £1. Everybody go shop breakfast. May we go back again and listen to the state of the nation or Yoruba Nation living like a slave in Nigeria. This was an interview by the oracle himself, Professor. Yeah, no mind that Kadira Olori Burukuni. All these journalists, they all get money from go and interview Igboho and throw question to him why he wants Yoruba nation. Which kind of question be that? Why you want Yoruba nation? Are we not worth having a nation? Are we too small to have a nation? How many people wait there for Wales? How many people wait there for Norway? Do you know that Norway, their women are playing football in New Zealand and Australia World Cup, Women World Cup. Norway is not up to 6 million. So when they say, go and ask Nnamdi Kanu, which part of Igbo will be part of the Biafra land? What thing concern you for that? Let's first do referendum and decide. Thank you. Thank you so much. So once again, appreciation to the Nigerian community wherever you are. We are not saying you should not continue your Nigerian community because Nigeria is still a country. But we are saying it's better for those of you outside the country because you can have emergency. What about your people? Hey, grandma, my grandma Grace Senior JP, mo need the fila New Yorker. Shaba moya kombo. Kémi náà máa dé kọ́lé mọ̀ pé èmi náà ti lọ sí New York. Ọlábàwà pẹ̀lú yín. Let's come back again and listen to Baba Akintoye 3 years ago talking about Yoruba people living like a slave. When Baba was telling us then, 3 years ago, things have not got worse. Dollar was still less than 500 naira when Baba Akintoye spoke that we were living like slave. Today, dollar is 850 to 1 naira. Adeleye Taiwo, I salute you. I greet every Nigerian community. We are not fighting each other. It's about intellectual debate. Is Nigeria going to work? And if you say it's going to work, just tell us when. Is it after me and you have died or in our lifetime? Because my mom is now 70 plus. Your father is 80 plus. Your own mother is 70 plus. Your children are becoming grandchildren. We have been told the same thing for the last 60 years. Yet, they never fix Abule Egba. They never fix Ikorodu. They never fix Ekiti. They never fix Kogi. They never fix Kwara. Even Kwara people, they say, Yoruba people, no fit do Isheshe. Which kind of society be that? I beg, me listen.
People are being kidnapped and so on, and people are claiming, we are coming to kill, maim, destroy in your land. And they are coming, killing and maiming and destroying. And we don't seem to be able to stop it. It's a very sober picture when one looks at it.
Very sober picture.
This is a great nation with a great deal of power. It should not be suffering the way it is suffering in Nigeria.
Now, I'm sorry to interrupt, but going along the lines of what you're saying, I'm trying to quote or paraphrase what you said. You said the Yorubas are living like slaves.
Again, these are journalists. Their job is to try to ask stupid questions sometimes. Are we not living like slaves? You say that Yoruba are living like slaves. No. Are we not living like slaves? Kunle Baker Mokie, Mr. Kunle Ade Mokinyi. And if you want to support us, it's very, very easy. You can go on our website. You will see how you can do so, or you can contact us. Thank you so much. Atondajola Yemi say, I supported my brother that said President Bola Tinubu know how much. Okay. So Mr. Atonda is supporting the person that say Tinubu knows about the predicament of the attack on the 1st of July. Moki, Mr. Theo Adeshina, keep your comment coming. I'll be reading them. I can only not raise my voice too much because the family are still sleeping. But I am in control here, and I appreciate those of you with me. Olademeji Tayoni, Nigeria is a debt. No more Nigeria. The topic this morning is if you are in emergency, I am not talking about those of us outside Nigeria. Tó bá wà nínú emergency, are we at 5 o'clock or 5 minutes past 5? If your people within Nigeria, they need medical assistance, can they get to the hospital? Ijaya say, please help us, Yoruba Nation, to support the good job Koiki Media is doing. I slept just after the program last night. Thank you so much, Ijaya.
Finance for small and medium-sized enterprises.
Hold on, Adeshina, we're coming back to you. Adeshina say the bitter truth. Nigeria, it will take 300 years before it can be developed. Me and you will have been dead. We don't want to wait for that. Let's come back to Baba Akintoye. I slept very early yesterday after the launching of the Yoruba Voice Radio by Ilana US. Kudos to them. We need many people like that, different organizations, to start setting up all these platforms so that more people can get to listen to what we are doing. Tony Ages, good morning. Moki Dr. Aliu, Moki every one of us. Like I said, the Nigerian Yoruba community, nobody is fighting you. I might be no money back call because it's too early hours in the morning, and the call we make, the people to wake up in the house. I'm trying to control my voice as well. It might be no. There will always be time to call. You know me now. I will open the phone line at the appropriate time later on. Our program is back to back, and I've told you I don't have Yoruba like my daddy. Koiki Media is 24/7. I woke up on Wasoju Memo, and I said, rather than not doing anything, let me engage our people. I put a post out on the Facebook, and the topic that we are discussing that I posted is what we are already discussing now. Think of it. If you are in Nigeria, that was at 3:45 a.m. after I woke up. Who do you call for emergency? Telemakwe. Are you going to be crying to God, or are you going to call the emergency services? Let's listen to Baba Akintoye as he was interviewed. Are we a slave? The journalist is about to ask.
What you said. You said the Yorubas are living like slaves. They don't seem to be able to see the fire, but the smoke is all around us. Yeah.
Before Baba answer yes, is the smoke not around us? My people who did listen to me this morning, are we not seeing the smoke? Is the smoke not around us? Mo fẹ́ kí comment síbẹ̀ o. Ọládìméjì ní Yorùbá Nation ní àwa ń fẹ́ o. Gbogbo ayé gbà wá. Ẹ kó ẹrù yìí ó ti sú wa. Ẹ má bínú ẹ̀yin tẹ́ fẹ́ pè wọlé. Like I said, a lè gba call torí ìdí kan àbí ìdí kejì ni. Mo sorry gan láàárọ̀ yìí. Aago 5 ló ṣẹ̀lú. Tó bá yẹ pé inú full studio mode ni mo wà. Gbogbo ilẹ̀ ẹ máa gbádùn, ẹ máa pè wọlé. Ẹ má bínú sí wa. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wí Baba Akintoye ṣe dá arákùnrin yẹn lóhùn. Bọ̀ kí Baba Akintoye tó dá lóhùn, ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ Akinwumi Adesina díẹ̀. The bitter truth from Akinwumi Adesina. Let's listen to him here, and I'll come back again to Baba Akintoye.
Nigeria must also shift away from just relying on import substitution to export-focused industrialization. No team in soccer can ever win by playing defense. Every team that wins in soccer, they win by playing offense. When you do export-led industrialization, that's offense. That's how economics will grow, and that's how we will thrive. Your Excellencies, for faster growth, Nigeria must fix decisively the issue of power once and for all. There is no justification for Nigeria.
Why are they clapping? He said Nigeria must fix power, and everybody's clapping. You can see that these people are already broke people. Why are they clapping? Nigeria must fix power, and they are clapping. No, what is there to clap about? Again, for those of you that want to support us, the details is one that they are posting now. In case you are thinking of Koiki, let's support you for the great job you are doing. It is voluntary. Don't support and then ask me what I'm doing with the support. It is voluntary. So the support is there for those of you that wants to support. That is the way you can support us. Adewumi Akishina, the African Development President, is saying that we must have power, and they are clapping. No. What are they clapping for? I'll come back to him. Let's see how Babakintoye answer this other journalist when he was asked, are we slaves in Nigeria?
Yeah, but the smoke is all around us.
Yeah.
What did you mean by that?
Yeah, we're more or less like an enslaved people in this country. Most of the peoples of the Middle Belt and the South are like enslaved people in this country. We are being ruled by impunity. There is no respect for the Constitution or the law. The people who control the power of government in Abuja.
Emma Beno, because this is a live and engagement comes in the comment section. Olajibola say, White Lion, it is like you don't know all this criminal in our system. Akishino is their stooge. Why are they clapping? We'll come back to that. Kilo de ton patewo. Mr. Adeshino, Tioni, funny laugh. They are clapping bunch of fools. I mean, maybe I didn't get that. Let me rewind up. Why are they clapping? He said Nigeria need electricity, and they are clapping. Let's listen to this again.
That is because the oil sector accounts for 75.4% of export revenue.
Okay.
And 50% of all government revenue.
Okay.
The solution, therefore, is to unlock the bottlenecks
Okay.
that are hampering the 85%.
They've been saying that now for 63 years.
These include low productivity,
Okay.
very poor infrastructure and logistics.
Okay.
Despite gains being made.
Okay.
Epileptic power supply.
Okay. Hold on there. Okay. Okay, you say epileptic power supply. Okay. My people at home now, they want to charge their mobile phone. They have to go to somebody's house and charge it. So, okay, let's listen now.
Access to finance for small and medium-sized enterprises. Nigeria must also shift away from just relying on import substitution.
Yeah, we know that. That's the reason why people don't get job. Mr. Tonda Jolayemi say, it is not a cause that the useless country called Nigeria will never be great, and God has ignored the country. That is why they keep praying, and prayers are not being answered. This man is talking about power, and they are all clapping. But let's hear more before I go back again to Babakintoye. Emma Benupe mon positive Babakintoye against this man, because I was wondering why they were clapping.
To export focus industrialization.
We can't hold on, Mr. King Madishino. All this Onyibo is too much with all this your bow tie that you put on, and you take picture with the World Bank, this and that. You take picture with Buhari. You take picture with Tinubu. The question is, all these rhetorics we have been told for the past 24 years. Let's even forget about what has happened before. Prince Niyi Oyewole said, during the time of emergency, you will call the God of Adeboye, EO, Redeemed Christian Business Center. Let's listen. Eshigoni Prince. And you can also listen to some of the video that Prince Niyi Oyewole on his Facebook is also one man, and Prince is not a pet name. He is a prince that is speaking out the truth. Let's listen again to Akinwumi Adesina, unlocking the bottleneck, and people are clapping. Maybe it's funny to you. Maybe you two are clapping in your own bedroom or in your own living room, or be a share. Those of you doing late night, wherever we are, we love you, we appreciate you, we are really concerned. If I am not concerned, to be honest, I will not be doing this at the early hours of this morning. I'll probably just say, you know what, make a day, just enjoy my life. But I woke up, sleep no come back, and I decide, let's engage. Let's listen to this before we go back to Baba Akintoye again.
No team in soccer can ever win by playing defense. Every team that wins in soccer, they win by playing offense. When you do export-led industrialization, that's offense. That's how economics will grow, and that's how we will thrive.
They're clapping again.
Your Excellencies, for faster growth, Nigeria must fix decisively the issue of power once and for all.
Okay. So why are they clapping? Nigeria must fix power supply once and for all, and they are clapping. Maybe Baba Akintoye can tell us why they are clapping. Baba, Bones, okay.
The law, the people who control the power of government in Abuja are doing what they like, and there is no sense of responsibility in terms of security of the people. People are being killed and so on, and people.
Is Baba justifiable when he say security of the people? Maybe we should bring something to back what Baba is saying. This again was 5 years. That's 2 years before Baba spoke. Somebody also said something. Let's listen to him. This is T.Y. Danjuma.
It's a mini Nigeria.
Tony Ages went to say, so at the UCH, you pay nothing for X-ray for drugs. Let me tell you the truth, Nigeria is totally dead. Long time, for a long years. We already enjoy the old year of the Western region. That time in Ibadan, where you will pay nothing. X-ray, for you now, you will pay a lot of. My own just reason. Sorry, I saw all your comments, every one of you, during the launching yesterday. But because it was not my program, I did not want to interfere at all. Just reason say, I just can't understand why our technocrats focus on industrialization and economic development without emphasis on the security. Just reason, make I help you with this video, because I never see your comment before, I just see them now. Good morning for all our people with the inside Nigeria. Just reason, maybe this will help us to understand your comment. You are talking about security, education, the general welfare of the people first. Irresponsible indeed. Nuruddin Ajani Busari say, echo to Mr. Koiki, President Bola Tinubu, tí ẹ bá rán mi níṣẹ́ ẹrú ká fi tọmọ jẹ, lift the embargo and free Dr. Oloye Sunday Igboho now. Bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run, inshallah. Just reason, this will be part of your comment. This is T.Y. Danjuma, 5 years ago. Ẹ káàbọ̀, ìyàwó Ọmọláyọ̀ Ayọ̀. What God cannot do does not exist.
Composed of various ethnic groups living together reasonably peacefully. But the peace in this state is under assault. There's an attempt at ethnic cleansing in this state and of course in all the riverine states of Nigeria.
So what we are dealing with is not a joke. It is ethnic cleansing. Mokele and Baba Olajibola and all the silent listeners. Some do not like to comment for a reason known to them because of the nature of their job. Some people have sensitive job, and commenting will be against the ethos of their jobs. We know you are listening. Sometimes you are frustrated, you want to comment or you want to call into the program, but you just restrict yourself because you cannot compromise your job. Some of you are very, very high-end jobs. We appreciate you. We love you on this platform. Again, the topic this morning at 19 minutes past 5. Everywhere is very quiet from the window of my house. But I am asking, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà nílé, tí emergency bá ṣẹlẹ̀, any emergency, mo kí yàwá gbé mi lékè, mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ máa padà wo program yìí, ẹ má máa worry pé Koiki ṣé mò ń sùn ṣá. Yes, I do sleep and I take enough rest. But as journalists, when you wake up, you wake up. Even if I have to go to a job, I must wake up, innit? Like we always say in this country. Just reason, once again, you talked about security, that how can we talk about industrialization? Who is going to set up a business when terrorist is all over the place? It is not the terrorist, it is ethnic cleansing. According to T.Y. Danjuma, 5 years before Baba spoke 3 years ago. Let's listen to T.Y. Danjuma. We go to Baba Kintoye again.
We must resist it. We must stop it. Every one of us must.
This side, make una open your ears. No sleep. Oh. I know say some of you won't sleep. Don't sleep yet. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Don't sleep. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Don't sleep. Oh yeah, what thing you want to tell us? Baba wa T.Y. Danjuma. Not that it is also clean, but at least he gives us a heads up 5 years ago. But then Yoruba people, they sleep. They say nothing go happen. And when Igboho stood out, they say Igboho shut up. According to their mouth, no be me talk am.
The armed forces are not neutral.
So the armed forces are not neutral. Why now, T.Y. Danjuma? Tell us.
They collude.
They collude with who? That one a crime against humanity. That the Yati has been missing for 4 years. Dead or alive, nobody knows. They collude with who? Talk now. You dey slow too much.
They collude with the armed bandits.
That means no problem with that too. Let's go back again to the comment section and read from some of you. Babawa Atonda Jolayemi, you went further to say, we that came from the Lagos Island, our Moiko, knew that Tinubu is a wicked person. My prayer is that they should remove him and put another person. Tinubu sọ pé tó bá ti yọ òun anarchy máa ṣẹlẹ̀ o. No be me talk am o. Make una no come say na Koiki wan bring anarchy. Thank you so much, Just Reason. Because when they talk now the one wey me I talk, they go talk. But now Wole, there be one man wey dey represent Tinubu for court. They call am SAN, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Wole Alanipekun. He say, well, if una remove Tinubu, there will be anarchy in Nigeria. May I talk about wetin Adewale Shogbeson say? What makes him release Abba Kyari? What is stopping Tinubu not to lift the embargo on Oloye Sunday Igboho? Most especially in this critical time that he lost his mother. Thank you so much. Kolon ba ko ba wa teye mama si afefere ko foriji won. As we continue to pray for Igboho, we pray for the wives, we pray for the children, and we pray for the whole family, and we pray for Igboho. May we come back to the reality. We want to set up industrialization, but T.Y. Danjuma say people they collude with who?
They kill people, kill Nigerians. They facilitate their movements. They cover them. If you are depending on the armed forces,
What thing go happen? The military, the soldier, the one who keep people for answers. I don't know. I just read them for Twitter. They say someone who want to do mass burial for about 99 of them or 103. They say they don't, they people where they killed during the NSAS, they say they put them inside one mortuary for the last 3 years. Hey, is that the same way they put Adogon and Alaji Fatai body inside the mortuary somewhere in Yoruba land? They just did there. They don't give them proper burial. 2 years. Government wicked though. So they kill people for NSAS. No be me talk more. He dey inside the paper, inside Gazette. He dey on Twitter. Make una go read am, because anything wey me I talk now, they go say na Koiki Media. They say Sanwo-Olu, the people wey they kill during NSAS in October. I just remind you the day and the year, October 20, 2020. Remember, the people where they protest say NSAS, NSAS. Oladimeji Tayo, you went on to say, if there are any emergency, no one to call. We are all in danger in Nigeria. No light, no security, no better road. Nigeria is collabo. Yeah. So if emergency happen for 5:25 a.m. now, who na go call? Now wow for African men. Mokiyawa Falashade Eniola. This is Koiki Media Live. In case you are wondering, Koiki, what did they happen here? Now me they do all this magic with my phone, making an verse. You know, technology is beautiful. You know, sometimes it's just the voice. You hear the voice alone. Those of you on YouTube, at least you know go face. You know, like this my DP. Now one young man from Nigeria do I think 2 years ago or last year. Now he ain't sketch me like this, I don't know say I find like this. So anyway, maybe we'll leave that one. So T.Y. Danjuma, they advise us say if you want to set up business, you better make sure say you get your own firepower. Mr. Samuel Oyekunle, good morning. Just reason say Sunday Igboho should be released unconditionally and all the money owed to him paid in full immediately. Even the money under this inflation has gone up from the billion that they asked to some extra billion. But remember, I think it was 20 billion. Now we're talking about 30 billion because Naira don't devalue. Moki Bishop Additional.
To stop the killings, you will all die one by one.
Make we not die, you I beg. T.Y. Danjuma say, this was 5 years ago. T.Y. Danjuma, come back again to you in a minute, because Baba was telling us something here that I still want us to listen. Baba had this interview, State of the Yoruba Nation, on Channels Television 3 years ago. Let's hear more from the Oracle himself.
People are being killed and so on, and the government in Abuja is not really doing much. In fact, for a long time, they were not doing anything to protect.
Mokiba Baba Adetutu.
And they are using their power more to compel the authorities of our states to make it possible for people who say we are coming to kill and maim and destroy to enter into our land and to take territory and settle. That whatever name you may call it.
You're referring to things like the NLTP,
the Ruga, etc.
Cattle colonies and so on.
It's irresponsible for the government of a country to say to people who are being brutalized by...
This Baba is highly intelligent. So how people come and say Baba doesn't know what he's doing? Sometimes I wonder whether those people, they get brain. Baba Akintoye is highly intelligent. Mokieg Momidada Olawale Alabi, he say if emergency happen now, that is to say Nigeria don't happen to you, be that to I bet make I not get that attack. Make I read that one again now. This comment very, very harsh. Why you can't put harsh comment like this now? You say, according to you, now you talk not be me. You went on to say that if emergency happen now in Nigeria, that means say Nigeria don't happen to you. How many people agree with that? Now wow, I agree people waiting inside TikTok. I greet you, the one waiting inside Instagram, IB Face for Real. I greet you now. The one way we dey talk this morning, you get as a bill. Samuel Oyekunle Babawani, God will surely bless all your efforts. Lagbara Eledumare. Let's go back again and hear what Babakintoye is actually explaining to us there.
To say to people who are being brutalized by a particular set of people, to say to them, open your territory for them to come in. Can't say that.
Well, but
Just for you to know, this program ends at 6 o'clock UK time, which is the same time in Nigeria, and that will be 12 midnight in America, Canada, and that will be 9 o'clock in Dubai, and time goes different. So we have just 25 minutes to the end of this program. Sorry we can't take calls due to the timing, but appreciation goes to every one of you that have commented, and that is why I've tried to read your comment out. Let's go back to another comment from our brother Oladimeji. If there is an emergency, okay, you already read that already. I think I read that already. Keep your comment coming. Be rest assured I will read it. Let's listen to Baba Kintoye again. Baba, the oracle of Yoruba land.
well, but if we go back a bit, Prof, and look at this, the issue of cattle colonies or RUGA or the National Livestock Transformation Plan, the various names that these things have been given, are supposed to be a solution.
What solution?
To the basic problem you identified earlier, which is
what solution?
Mokia
Tony ages.
Farmlands and so on, and killing them and all of that. The whole issue of livestock grazing.
Mokin Lori TikTok, Baba Ademola Adedamola rather. Make I no massacre your name, sir.
No, the people are being brought. The people who are threatening that they're coming to kill and maim and destroy are being told that we are going to settle in the lands of those people who are coming to kill and maim and destroy. That's not the way government solve problems.
Okay.
The way to solve problems will be to find an answer to the governor of Kano said, I have enough grassland in Kano State to accommodate all of the cattle grazing.
This cattle grazing, thank you so much to Koiki Media correspondent across the globe. I'm going to share the video of our new channel called the Koiki Media TV, or just go and look for Layomi Koiki. You will find the new channel. Go and see how a dairy farm, maybe some of you have come across that video or not. My share link here, anything. A lot subscribe to here. We only have less than 200 people subscribe, and we have 40,000 on this YouTube channel. A lot of subscribe to that new channel, because there are some videos that we will not post on Koiki Media. It will only be posted on that channel. That channel is not going to go more than 10, less than that minute video. We are doing a test run, and she test run Lelori Dini. Elobawa subscribe. You know I don't normally say this. By the time that reach the target that I'm looking for, I want to expect they will get involved in this Yoruba nation. That is why we're going to speak less Yoruba on it. Literally, we want to target. You know, everything is about target. This Yoruba nation now, this channel, download this Koiki Media, YouTube, and the Facebook, is to target Bugbomo Yoruba Nile Atinita to be able to listen to the Yoruba nation. We still need to continue the education, the awareness, the campaign. But the other channel that we've opened is also going to be working parallel to the Koiki Media. I'm going to share the link in case you don't know it before. Click on it. Just click on the subscribe, because the video tá máa post síbẹ̀, you will not come across it on Koiki Media. So we posted 5 videos on Saturday. I was loading those videos when I received the call from CSI that he lost his mother, and I had to stop all that. So I'm going to share the link of that channel. When you go there, you will be able to see the cattle ranching that Baba is talking about. We are able to bring it out to you by our correspondent that did a short, full details of how it works in another country. And ẹni tó bá lọ wo fídíò yẹn, you will understand that it is a deliberate act that these Fulani people are bringing this cow to destroy our territory. I want to share the link. For those of you on our community on YouTube, you must have come across it. But for others, only 182 people have subscribed on that channel. Gbogbo ẹni tó bá ń gbọ́ Koiki tí mo dẹ̀ ní kẹ́ lọ subscribe. We are not asking you, we are doing something that will also help the movement. Nítorí pé the video that we are posting there, which I'm just, I'm going to play one of them. You're just going to hear the soundtrack. But for now, I'm at body in it because this program has to end in 20 minutes. So I have to manage the timing now. Moki, Mr. Tokwe, Esokwe, God bless Igbowo, the Emperor of Yoruba land. May Mama rest in the bosom of the Lord. Amen. Mr. Samuel Oyekunle, if emergency happens at this time in Nigeria, brother, no one to call. Nigeria is a big scam. Nothing is working. Moki Yami Alalubarika, Pastor Mo, we Ekaro, Ekabo Surieto. Oku 20 minutes, I'm a parieto. Moki mommy mi da, my beautiful auntie, Otojometa, Comfort Nikki, Moki Adekunle Ramon, Moki we went to our lorry TikTok, Moki went to our lorry Instagram. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ bàbá kí tó yẹ díẹ̀ sí. Líǹkì channel yẹn ni mo ti post yẹn. Ẹ gbé ọwọ́ lé, ẹ subscribe. You will go there and see how cattle ranching tí bàbá fi sọ yìí. What I'm going to do is, ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ díẹ̀ nípa bàbá cattle ranching. Màá wá lọ play video èyí tí a record ní ìkànnà àwọn correspondent wa tó fún wa ní a dairy farm. Ẹ jẹ́ àgbọ́n tí bàbá sọ ní bíbá.
Nobody's taking up that offer. But there is an insistence to inculcate the Fulani into the territories of the people of the Middle East.
It's a hidden agenda. So I want to play 1 or 2 of the video of the cattle ranch that we visited so that we can listen to how cattle ranch is operated outside the territory that they are making good money. Any over 100 cow. Some of them weigh about 800 to 700 kg, and they are milked 3 times. They milk them at 3 o'clock in the morning when the weather is cool. They milk them at 7 p.m. and they also milk them at 11 p.m. It's a hard job, but this is why we are saying to our Yoruba. Ẹ lọ wo video yẹn, mo ti share link yẹn ni mo share yẹn. Ẹ gbọ́ wọlé, ma share sórí Facebook náà. But ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ correspondent wa yẹn, how we got the message from this dairy farm. Let's listen. My wife told, but let's play this one.
Weather is extremely hot, so they need a sprinkle of water every day to cool the temperature because they produce these cows produce milk every day, so they need to be taken care of. They get 1 shower in 10 minutes. Every 10 minutes? Every 10 minutes. Wow. It's automatic. Automatic. Yes. So each cow get a shower every 10 minutes. Yes. Every 10 minutes.
mo kí àwa Abọ́sẹ̀dé.
So this is the number tags, each cow numbers. Yes.
Electronic tagging ó wà lára àwọn màálù yẹn. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ díẹ̀ sí i. Ṣé ẹ rí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà nílé tá à ń sọ fún pé Nàìjíríà ò lè ṣiṣẹ́ tẹ́ ń disagree pẹ̀lú wa? You are living in big denial. Ọlọ́mọ ẹ̀ kó pẹ́ fún gbogbo yín. Kò ń ṣẹ́yìn tẹ́ ti accept o. Àwọn tó ti accept là ń bá sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ gbọ́ wọlé link tí mo send wọlé yẹn. Ẹ rí we have 5 different videos specially done for the Yoruba people but also for international community tí a tún fẹ́ target láti link ẹ̀ mọ́ Yorùbá nation. Ẹ já gbọ́ díẹ̀ sí nípa ntí correspondent wa ìtọ́ send sí wa.
Okay, you know the cow that has already been milked. System knows. Wow. Each cow has been milked. How many liters? Yes. Oh, it is automated. The number tag on their neck is like a sensor. Automatically, when they are in for milk processing, the system tells each of the cow produces how many liters each of the cow produces. Yes, and the system that is the information on my computer. Okay, the information automatically goes on your computer. Wow, that is technology with farming. Technology has been integrated into farming. This is a dairy farm. So this is a process. After milking, the cap of the nipples of the cow are open. So in order to prevent them from bacteria, in order to prevent the cows from bacteria, the cows will have to come to this stand and be here for 1 hour. Wow, this is a very big process. And okay, automatically it's locked. Oh, I understand. After 1 hour, you open the valve. Wow, this is big. Two groups of cows. Okay, this one. The first group.
Let's leave that, go and watch the full clip. Let's watch this video again. This was 2 years ago. I believe this was a BBC News Yoruba interview with Oloye Dr. Sunday Igboho. We are just less than 15 minutes to the end of the program. It is almost 2 hours into the program. Remember, yes, ẹ bá wa gbọ́wọ́lé link yẹn gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá tó bá ti ń gbọ́ Koiki Media. We have 40,000 on Koiki Media. We need you to help us push that new channel. Ẹ bá wa click lé lórí. Ẹni tó bá mọ orúkọ channel tá à ń sọ yẹn, tẹ́ bá ti lọ sórí YouTube, ẹ type in Ọláyọmí Ọlákúnlé Koiki or Koiki Media TV. Ìkànnì méjèèjì yẹn ó máa gbé jáde. Ẹ rí ojú mi pẹ̀lú British flag lẹ́yìn. There's something that I'm running is a pilot test. By the time it's completed, within the time frame that I don't want to give now, I have a target. Ẹni tí kò jẹ rẹsì, á bá wa ṣe rẹsì tí a jọ ń ṣe yìí lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation. But I need ẹ̀yin láti bá wa lọ push ẹ̀. Ẹ bá wa lọ subscribe. We only have 185 subscribers. That is very, very low. Even though lójoojúmọ́ là ń mention ẹ̀ fún ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ti subscribe lórí Koiki Media already. We have 40,000 of you already on the Koiki Media TV. I mean, Koiki Media. So, ẹ bá wa lọ subscribe. Ọmọ ìlú Baka mo kí yín. We are just 12 minutes to the end of the program. Ọláníyì mo kí yín. Mo kí gbogbo yín ní gbogbo ibi tí olúkálùkù wà nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ interview tó ṣe ìyẹn bàbá wa Olóyè Sunday Igboho. I don't know what is inside. I've not listened to it before myself, or maybe I've listened to it from another area. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́.
ìsìnjọba mò ń lọ ń dá sí nǹkan tí ó kàn mí ṣùgbọ́n tó kàn mí mo dá sí torí pé ọmọ Yorùbá ni mí.
kábíyèsí Elédùmarè.
níjọba bá wà tí ò sí ẹ̀tọ́ tó yẹ kó ṣe fún aráàlú tí wọ́n dìbò fún tó jẹ́ ìjọba lé lórí tíjọba bá wà tí ààbò bá sí fún aráàlú tó lóò ṣèjọba lé lórí aráàlú dìde fúnra ẹ̀. Pàṣẹ àbí mo dédé pàṣẹ àbí mo kàn sọ nǹkan tí owó wá látọkàn mi. Nǹkan tó fa ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ni pé ẹ̀yin náà wò láti bí ijọ́ mélòó kan sí bí ọ̀sẹ̀ bíi méjì sí nípa ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn Fúlàní tó wà ní gbogbo Ìbàràpá. Ẹ wo dókítà wa Dr. Fatai PhD doctor ọmọ Yorùbá tó kàwé tó gboyè lọ sí lóyìnbó ní àìníye ọdún ọlọ ṣiṣẹ́ ó wá dé okòwò dé ó wá lọ lu bàbá ẹ̀ ní gangan ó dá oko àgbàdo ẹ̀gẹ́ iṣu oríṣiríṣi nǹkan soya beans ó dẹ̀ gba ọmọ wa ní gangan bẹ́ẹ̀ náà sí bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀tẹ́ tó ń bá a ṣiṣẹ́. Fúlàní wa jẹ òkú
ẹ̀ fún Aziz
láti lọ bá àwọn Fúlàní yìí sọ̀rọ̀ láti lọ bá Sẹ́ríkì Fúlàní pé ẹ wá wo ohun tí àwọn ọmọ yìí ṣe lórí oko mi kò ẹ kó rí báyìí lórí ilẹ̀ bàbá mi wọ́n dẹ̀ dé lókun bẹ́ẹ̀ náà wọ́n dẹ̀ sàpà àìmọye èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ tá a lè múrúkọ wọn làwọn Fúlàní yìí bẹ́ lórí tí wọ́n pa wọ́n jí àwọn kan gbé ẹni tí wọ́n bá gbowó tó kéré lọ́wọ́ rẹ̀ wọ́n gba 7 million wọ́n gba 10 million wọ́n gba 11 million lórí ilẹ̀ bàbá wa ọ̀rọ̀ yìí dùn mí ó bà mí lọ́kàn jẹ́ gan pé tá a bá torí pé tó Ọlọ́run gbà fáwa àwa ará àwọn ọmọ tí tẹ̀lé wa tó ń ṣààbò fún wa àwọn tí ò lẹ́ni tí ó tẹ̀lé wọn ń kọ́ ìdí nìyí tó mú mi lọ síbẹ̀ yẹn ìgbà tí mo dẹ̀ débẹ̀ ohun tí mo lọ fún ni pé láti lọ bá a pé sógun tí ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí lórí ilẹ̀ wa sọ́dá ẹ ti ń gbé pẹ̀lú wa adẹ̀fàyè gbà yín àbáyíjà àṣẹ nǹkan jàǹbá fún yín ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ni mò ń bá Sẹ́ríkì sọ̀rọ̀ làwọn ọmọ rẹ̀ yí ọ̀pọ̀ sí mi mo gba ìbọn yẹn lọ́wọ́ ìkan yọ àáké àgbà ìkejì tún yọ ìbọn mi ìyẹn ti ẹ̀yìn ẹni bá wọnú fídíò yẹn tọ́ra fídíò wọn ó yin ìbọn yẹn sí mi kí tó lọ́bọ̀ yẹn mọ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ bá gbọ́ fídíò pé ìbọn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí dáhùn bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n yin ìbọn sí mi ń bẹ́ẹ̀.
mo gba ìbọn yẹn lọ́wọ́ ìkan yọ àáké
tẹ́ ẹ bá ti wá lè wá àtúnṣe sí ọ̀rọ̀ jíjígbé àti pípa àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n wa àtàwọn àǹtí wa àwọn bọ̀dá wa àtàwọn ìyá mi àtàwọn bàbá mi tẹ́ ìdíwọ̀n olóko mọ́ iye o ó bẹ́ẹ̀ tàkẹ́ forí lẹ̀ bàbá wa lẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ náà ń fà yìí sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀sìn kí sọ̀rọ̀ ọjà àwọn kan gbé wọ́n fẹ́ pa àwọn mùsùlùmí kílọ̀kàn mi kan mùsùlùmí kílọ̀kàn mi kan kírísítẹ̀ kílọ̀kàn mi kan gbogbo táwọn ń fà yìí èmi ò nídìí kankan àlàáfíà Yorùbá ni mò ń wá mi fẹ́ kankan bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n dúnkòokò.
ìdí tí Ìgbòho ṣe di ará Bẹ̀nẹ̀ òun lẹ́ ń gbọ́ yìí o ìdí tí Ìgbòho tó ṣe di ẹni tí ẹ̀ ń pè lóríṣiríṣi orúkọ ìdí tí màmá Ìgbòho tí ó accept pé kọ́mọ ẹ̀ kó jà fúnran Yorùbá òun lẹ́ ń gbọ́ yìí ìdí tí Dr. Lóyè Sunday Ìgbòho ẹlòmíì ò mọ ìdí ó kàn bínú nítorí pé n tí ìjọba Nàìjíríà sọ fún òun lòun gbọ́ mo kí Azeez lẹ́ǹkan sí èèyàn ti Koiki Media ó ní Koiki Media gbogbo mídíà tí gbogbo yín ò bá mọ̀ Azeez náà wà lára Koiki Media team nítorí pé tí a bá ń parí program ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ yín náà máa ń bá wa ṣe feedback àwọn kan á tún lọ tún wò ó wà lára àwọn tí ó inspire mi níjọ́ Friday tí ẹ fi ń gbọ́ tí mo ní àníṣe ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ lift embargo tó wà lórí Ìgbòho Azeez ló gbé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn jáde sí ọ̀dọ̀ mi pé Koiki àsìkò tó ariwo tá a nísìn wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ lift embargo yẹn ǹjẹ́ mọ̀ pé ọjọ́ Friday tí mo sùn tí mo jí mo fẹ́ sùn ní voice note Azeez wọlé sọ́dọ̀ mi lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ tí mo dẹ̀ jí mo wẹ̀ ìyẹn lẹ fi rí mi tí mo ṣe program tá a ṣe níjọ́ Friday yẹn àtẹ̀ wá mọ̀ pé èyí tá à ń ṣe níjọ́ Friday àṣé màmá tí ó jẹ́ màmá lálùbáríkà màmá tó fi ọmọ ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ pé kí ọmọ ẹ̀ jáde kó tẹ̀lé wa nípa ìrìn àjò Yorùbá Nation ìyẹn bàbá wa olóyè Sunday Adéyẹmọ tí gbogbo wa mọ̀ sí Sunday Igboho àṣé màmá yẹn máa jáde láyé níjọ́ Saturday ariwo pé kó fi ọmọ ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ lórí embargo òun lèmi ń pa níjọ́ Friday àṣé níjọ́ Saturday gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá máa bá wọn sunkún àní bá yín sunkún ọ̀fọ̀ nínú ilé yín gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wá ń bínú pé Ìgbòho ó ń dà lóru ni lẹ́nu yín ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá ẹni Ìgbòho ń dà lóru ni kábíyèsí Elédùmarè Ọlọ́run máa foríjì yín Ọlọ́run foríjì gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ torí pé ọ̀rọ̀ tí kò ṣe máa gbọ́ lẹ́nu ni ẹ wo ọ̀rọ̀ tí Ìgbòho ń sọ níbí ká tún padà sórí fídíò yẹn ẹ gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sọ ọ̀rọ̀ nílàkàyè ni mo máa kí àǹtí mi dáadáa Kẹ́mi Bello mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ti ń palẹ̀ mọ́ láti lọ síbi iṣẹ́ adẹ̀kẹ́yìn tí ẹ ní day off lẹ́ni náà fáwọn tá à ń ṣiṣẹ́ nìyẹn torí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà Nàìjíríà Ọlọ́run ọba kó bá ń ṣàánú yín ni o mo kí Alájẹ mo kí gbogbo mídíà pátápátá mo kí sísítà mi Yèyé Dára mo kí Lady K mo rí Lady K tó ń blush gan lánàá pẹ̀lú bàbá mi òòṣà ó dàbí pé kémi lèmi náà wà ń bẹ̀ ni bọ́kílẹ̀ la máa ṣe sí báyìí ọlọ́ba ń dúró ti gbogbo yín mo kí bàbá mi ọmọ Abíọ́dún mo kí ìyá mi pastor mo wọ́n ní something is pathological wrong with people on that land mọ́mí òyìnbó tẹ́ máa ń sọ ìṣọ́mọ́ lè understand ẹ̀ báyìí ẹ̀jẹ̀ àgbọ̀ bàbá mi David Adégòkè mo kí ọ pè mí ní last week ọlọ́run bàbá ń dúró tì yín àdúró ti mọ̀lẹ́bí gbogbo ń tó kálukú wa náà ta wà lábroad mi ò ń gbé lábroad nǹkan bẹ lábroad ẹni bá kàn ló mọ̀ èèyàn kan náà tó pè mí ní last week nígbà tó ka ọ̀rọ̀ sílẹ̀ ní abroad yìí náà ọlọ́run ọba má jàrí wàhálà o ẹ̀yin èèyàn wọn tẹ́ wà ń lé ẹ̀ ń rò pa wà lábroad kódà ọ̀rọ̀ mo níwèé kọ́ leléyìí o àìmọye mọ̀lẹ́bí àìmọye family tó ti break nílùú yìí for reason tí kò jẹ́ kó break pressure ti pọ̀ jù pressure ọmọ ni ìyàwó àtọkọ ni àwọn family ìta ni family inú ilé ni what God cannot do does not exist ọlọ́run ọba gbogbo wa ta wà lábroad ọlọ́run fún wa ní sùúrù o mo bẹ̀ wá ní o èmi ò ń ṣe counseling o Yorùbá Nation ni mò ń jà fún but má tọ́ pè mí ní last week tó tún sàn kankan fún mi àyà mi já mo ní lábroad yìí náà ṣá mẹ́wàá ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lábroad o ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ní Nàìjíríà àwọn sísítà yín tẹ́ ń rí lójú screen yẹn ìmí lábẹ́ aṣọ mẹ́wàá ń ṣẹlẹ̀ o ẹni bá kàn ló mọ̀ o ọlọ́run níjà rí wàhálà o ọlọ́run níwájà ríjà home office ọlọ́run níjà ríjà àwọn olórí burúkú èèyàn ọlọ́run níjà ríjà ẹni máa yìnbọn pa wá o mo kí mọ́mì mi Adéọ̀sùn Adélání mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin girama tí ẹ wà nílé tẹ́ wà lóko ànípẹ́ parí ètò ìtorí àti wà lórí ẹ̀ láti bí wákàtí méjì èmi ọmọ yín náà ni o bí ṣe sọ support yín ní gbogbo ìgbà ẹ má kó dúró media need the support media ń ṣe tíyàn fi ń ṣeré BBC tẹ́ ń gbọ́ ní 24 hours owó burúkú ló ń pọ́ǹpù síbẹ̀ ẹ má yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ ju torí àsìkò tí fẹ́ lọ́mọdé fẹ́ gbádùn fídíò bá mi tán délẹ̀ ó sì kú bí wọ́n ti sọ̀rọ̀ 3 minutes 22 seconds ó dà pé kí n rewind ẹ̀ ni kò sí bó ṣe lè máa gbọ́rọ̀ Ìgbòho inú àá máa dùn lójoojúmọ́ ni kò tẹ̀ wá ń ṣàwàtà láǹfààní àti gẹ́tẹ̀ bí bá pè ní sàn àgbé kọ́ọ̀lù àfi tó bá ti sùn bóun náà bá pè mí tí bá jí máa pè kò sọgbọ́n ẹ̀ ìfẹ́ yẹn ti pọ̀ jù ẹ̀yin tẹ́ nífẹ̀ẹ́ náà ohun èlò míì pé kó bá sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí pé kó ìkìjọ́ lèmi náà máa rí Ìgbòho bá sọ̀rọ̀ ó kù díẹ̀ náà ni ọlọ́run á bá wa tú sílẹ̀ imagine tí bàbá bá rí tó bá fi embargo sílẹ̀ bàbá lè máa káàkiri a máa bá wa ṣe town hall meeting a lọ sí Europe, èmi náà máa tẹ̀lé wọn káàkiri, a lọ sí America, àṣe ibi nǹkan táwọn ṣe ń sọ pé kọ́ release embargo ni, ẹ̀yin sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà ló wà nílẹ̀ nísìn, àní kọ́ release embargo kí bàbá lè ṣe tọ́ káàkiri, gbogbo yẹn wà lára plan táwa ti ní tẹ́lẹ̀ kó tó di pé bó ṣe rí lórí yẹn. Tí bàbá máa lọ sí France, tí bàbá Bàkáì máa bá wa ṣe, bàbá máa sọ Yorùbá, èmi á máa translate English, bàbá Bàkáì á máa translate sí èdè Faransé, àwa sí America, bàbá máa sọ Yorùbá, ẹnìkan máa bá wa translate sí Americana English, bàbá lọ sí Canada á máa sọ Yorùbá, èèyàn kan máa bá wa translate, bàbá lọ sí different countries around the world, a máa gbé campaign káàkiri. Ẹ fẹ́ yẹn, ẹni kí bàbá máa bọ̀ Nàìjíríà, ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà ló wà nílẹ̀ nísìnyí. Ẹ gbóhùn sókè bàbá olóyè.
tọ́pọ̀ jù wọ́n ń dúnkòkò ntọ́lọ́hún, táwọn tí ń dúnkòkò náà mọ̀ pé àwọn ń dúnkòkò mọ́ mi. ṣùgbọ́n ohun tí èyí jẹ́ kí ẹ̀rù bà mí ni pé ó ń bẹ nínú Bíbélì pé tíyẹn bá ń jà fún ẹ̀tọ́ ẹ̀.
Kábíyèsí Elédùmarè.
lórí nǹkan bàbá rẹ̀ tó bá kú síbẹ̀ kò sí nǹkan kan.
Ọlọ́run ni wàá jẹ́ òkú síbẹ̀ Ìgbòho Òòṣà, gbogbo ẹni bá ń rokú tiẹ̀, àwọn ni wọ́n máa lọ máa dúró díẹ̀ lọ́rùn. Gbogbo ẹni bá ń rokú kàn ẹ́ fún nǹkan tó gbé dání, àwọn ló máa lọ dúró díẹ̀ lọ́rùn, nítorí pé n tó gbé dání sọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ alágbára máa pọ̀ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá, wọ́n jáde, alágbára pọ̀, wọ́n dákẹ́ rọ́rọ́, alágbára ń bẹ láwọn olóṣèlú, wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀. Gbogbo ẹni bá rokú tiẹ̀ wàá lọ dúró díẹ̀ lọ́rùn ni. Gbogbo ẹni bá wá sọ pé ò ní wọlé bàbá ẹ nígbà tásìkò bá máa tó, ò ní dé bá wọn. Ọba ni, ìjòyè ni, ọmọdé ni, arúgbó ni, gbogbo ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá ń sọ pé Ìgbòho ò ní dé, ò ní dé bá wọn. Tó bá kù díẹ̀ kó dé, ò ní dé bá wọn náà ni, torí pé inú ọlá ló wà. Èmi rí àgbálẹ̀, ó ṣí àgbálẹ̀ fún mi, mo rí tán délẹ̀. Kábíyèsí Elédùmarè. Mọ́tò 65 million bẹ nínú ọgbà Ìgbòho, brand new ló rà, kò gbé mọ́tò yẹn jáde rí tó fi bàjẹ́ sínú ilé ṣá, àwọn Fúlàní tó fi wá pa sílé. Brand new ní Prado yẹn, Ìgbòho tí ìgbé jáde rí. That car cost him 65 million. Àkáǹtẹ̀ tó kéré jù tí Ìgbòho ní 124 million ló ń bẹ níbẹ̀. Àwọn kan tẹ̀ tí wà lórí Mixlr, ẹ má bínú, mo tètè rí kọ́mẹ́ǹtì yẹn, Mr. Olúwaṣọlá. You people have saw that we are facing now. Kò easy at all. Nigeria don tire me. Visa dẹ̀ ni wọ́n fún everybody mọ́ báyìí nísìn. Ó wù mí kí n gbogbo ń gba visa kẹ́ máa bọ̀ London ká jẹ́ ṣe fàájì díẹ̀, but UK ní ó kù 4 minutes, a dẹ̀ fẹ́ gbádùn Ìgbòho yìí tán, mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ kó kọjá 6 o'clock. Ó yá gbóhùn sókè Ìgbòho Òòṣà.
torí pé mo mọ̀ pé gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe yẹn fúngbà díẹ̀ ni wọ́n ń dún kòkò àti bí ìjẹ ìrìn tọ́rọ̀ ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ń sìn ní wọ́n ti ń pè mí, àwọn fẹ́ wá wọ́n máa arrest mi, wọ́n ti ń sẹ́ni mẹ́sẹ̀jì oríṣiríṣi pé wọ́n fẹ́ wá gbé mi lé. ẹ̀rù kankan ò sì bà mí. gbogbo àwọn ọba tó wà ń bẹ pátápátá inú wọn dùn, wọ́n sì fọwọ́ sí pé ìyà tí ń jẹ àwọn yìí ti tó, àwọn òfin fúlàní lórí ilẹ̀ bàbá àwọn mọ́, pépà ti tó, àwọn tí wọ́n ń pa iná làwọn jọba lé lórí. tí fídíò sì wà, àwọn ọba gan ni wọ́n ń pè mí pé ìyà tí ń jẹ àwọn yìí ti tó, àwọn tí wọ́n ń pa àwọn ọmọ àwọn tó ń pa yìí lọ́jọ́ ọ̀la àwọn náà làwọn sì jọba lé lórí. ó ti tó bẹ́ẹ̀, kò sí àgbààgbà Yorùbá tínú rẹ̀ ò dùn sí pé kò sínú àgbà ẹ̀rù ń bà wọ́n náà ni, ẹ̀rù ń bà wọ́n bàbá wa ni, inú tí wọ́n náà dùn bí wọ́n ṣe ń pa wá bí Fúlàní ṣe ń jí wa gbé tó ń gbowó lálá lọ́wọ́ inú wọn ò dùn, ṣùgbọ́n ẹ̀rù ń bà wọ́n kọ́ bá wọn yọ wọ́n nípò bí tí wọ́n wà. sẹ́wọ̀n ẹ̀rí pé nígbà tí wọ́n ń jí àwọn aráàlú gẹ̀gẹ̀ gbé tí wọ́n ń pa wọ́n, tẹ́nì kankan sọ̀rọ̀ nígbà ya wọ́n lọ jí ọmọ ọba gẹ̀gẹ̀ gbé, ọmọ ọba tí ń bẹ lórí gẹ̀gẹ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́, wọ́n jí ọmọ bàbá gẹ̀gẹ̀ gbé fúnra ẹ̀ tó fún kó díẹ̀ bí wọ́n sì gba 4 million lọ́wọ́ bàbá kan tó gbọ́ ọmọ bàbá fún bàbá àwọn Fúlàní. torí pé ń bọ̀ ọba ya ayé ti gba àwọn Fúlàní ìdíbi pé wọ́n wá gbé ọba fún ẹ̀ nú ààfin, wọ́n ní kọ́ lọ kí gbogbo aráàlú lọ dáwọ́ jọ.
Kábíyèsí.
àwa Yorùbá sì sùn, a sì dákẹ́, a sì sọ̀rọ̀, àwọn bàbá wa dẹ̀ dákẹ́.
In case tó o bá gbọ́ rí tẹ́lẹ̀, ara ìdí tí Ìgbòho ṣe ń jà fún ìran ẹ̀ nìyẹn. That is how far we can go this morning. Mo kí ẹ̀gbọ́n mi Táíwò ẹ káàárọ̀, ẹni bá ṣe ń wọlé ẹ létí dé kíláàsì ni, ẹ má bínú, àwọn ní time tí a máa ṣe program lọ́dọ̀ tiwa níbí 24/7 ní Koiki Media. Nígbà tá a bá ti tàn ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ náà nìyẹn. Ìdí tí mo ti sọ pé èmi ni last man standing, báwọn tó kù bá ń sùn èmi á ṣì wà lórí on air. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yin tí ẹ bá wa wò, tẹ́ bá wa jẹ́. Gbogbo líǹkì tí mo post yẹn ẹ gbé wọlé. Àtẹ̀rí àwọn kan tó subscribe níbẹ̀ jẹ́ n refresh, torí pé látẹ̀ǹkan tí mo ti ń post ẹ̀ ó yẹ kí nọ́mbà yẹn ti lọ sókè díẹ̀. Ṣé gbogbo yín tẹ́ wá wà lórí platform láàárọ̀ yìí òun náà lẹ ti subscribe àbí ẹ wà bothered? Ọ̀dà 185 náà tó wà yẹn náà ni. Àwọn ò ní dúró. Èmi mọ̀ pé èèyàn wa ṣì máa ṣe tí ẹ kẹ́ ṣe. Tó bá yẹ pé àwọn òyìnbó ló gba channel yìí ló ń post fídíò, gbogbo yín náà lè máa lọ subscribe. But a mọ̀ pé àwọn tiwa náà máa subscribe kí n má sọ nǹkan mi. Orúkọ tèmi ni Ọláyọmí Koiki tí gbogbo yín mọ̀ sí Koiki Media. Ibi tí a máa rí mọ́ nìyẹn ní wákàtí. Mo dúpẹ́ fún àwọn ọmọ Biafra tó gbọ́ wa. Mo dúpẹ́ fún ọmọ Nàìjíríà náà tó gbọ́ wa. Mo dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ fún ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá nation tí ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ wa. Táwọn kan bá ń bi yín pé ṣáṣì ń ṣe Yorùbá nation sá, ẹ máa sọ fún wọn pé ọ̀rọ̀ mùgọ̀ nìyẹn fún eré èèyàn tó bá ń béèrè ọ̀rọ̀ nonsense yẹn. Torí pé tó bá ní ẹ ṣé gan ni grandma, wọ́n náà ti subscribe. Nígbà tí grandma bá subscribe, táwa lẹ́yìn tẹ́lẹ̀ subscribe. Subscription ọ̀fẹ́ ni, àní kí ẹ sanwó fún wa. Click on subscribe. Torí pé iṣẹ́ tí page yẹn máa ṣe, ẹ̀yin gan ẹ máa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Koiki, bó kù díẹ̀ ni. And on that note, orun ayọ̀ la máa sùn. Ká tó pàdé nígbà tí Elédùmarè bá ní ká pàdé. Bye for now. Iṣẹ́ wà orílẹ̀-èdè, kágbéga, kágbéga, kágbéga. Ìgbàgbọ́ bá ti bẹ̀rù, ẹ máa jẹ́ ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́. Ìṣọ̀kan ní kẹ́jẹ́, tẹ̀síwájú, sọ̀pọ̀ ire àtọ̀hún. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ Odùduwà, ẹ jẹ́ ká bọ́ sípò. Àwa ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀. Àwa ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀. Thank you so much. Have a very good morning. Ọjọ́ Ajé, Ajé, Abawa. What God cannot do does not exist. Bye for now.